500 nurses picket in Duluth today to voice concern about patient safety.
Live from the Northlands News Center, this is the KBJR 6 and Range 11 News at 10.
500 nurses picketed outside SMDC in St. Luke's today for patient care. Nurses are in the midst of contract negotiations with both hospitals. The union says they would like to see more rigid patient-to-nurse ratios. One nurse we spoke with said she actually tore an arm muscle while lifting a patient. She says she hopes hospital administrators will listen to her experience as a nurse on the floor.
Sooner or later, one of them are going to be our patients, or one of their loved ones is going to be one of our patients. And they're going to want 100% care, and that's what we strive to give.
Despite the picket, hospital officials say it was business as usual. St. Luke's will meet with nurses tomorrow. SMDC will meet July 20th. There is some good economic news for those going into the field of nursing in Minnesota.
Duluth nurses took to the streets, picketing local hospitals for what they believe to be inadequate staffing.
Live from the WDIO broadcast studios, this is Eyewitness News at 10 on WDIO WIRT.
There was a strong showing by Duluth nurses at a large informational picket this afternoon, marching in front of St. Mary's Hospital. Their message was loud and clear. They want more nurses on staff. Renee Pasal has the story.
Patient care! Patient care! A sea of red, because nurses say they are seeing red over the levels of staffing at St. Mary's and St. Luke's.
Our patients deserve the best, and we as nurses feel so frustrated that we cannot do that, given the limited resources that they've provided us.
I ripped my shoulder transferring a patient due to unsafe staffing. It was actually myself and a doctor because there wasn't another staff member available.
In their new contracts, they want more nurses to cover the workload. They also want the ability to say no to patient assignments, something that Twin Cities nurses are able to do. Some of those Twin Cities nurses came up to join in the picket, along with family members and even a dog or two. Located right outside SMDC's main hospital, drivers showed their support too. The estimate was about 750 of the 1,300 RNs covered in this contract would participate.
And I think it makes a statement to the community on how much we care for your health and well-being.
The contracts expired June 30th. Spokeswomen from both St. Luke's and St. Mary's said negotiations have been moving forward in a respectful manner. SMDC also said their staffing is at or better than national levels.
The Minnesota Nurses Association says they know the contract won't be resolved just because of the one-day picket. In fact, they've got 3 negotiations scheduled with both SMDC and St. Luke's through August, and they're hopeful to have a new contract by the end of the summer. In Duluth, I'm Renee Pasal for Eyewitness News.
2 men have been charged in Carlton County in connection with a shooting last week outside a Scanlon bar.
We are the nurses. We are the nurses.
Everybody in the city gets health care from either this system or from that system. And it's really, whether it's you or your loved one.
Today, nurses from both St. Luke's and SMDC joined forces to form a united front.
We're out here letting the public know we have a problem here in this institution. Staffing is a concern.
We need more nurses, and we need to have better staffing, regulations, and language in our hospitals so we have the time to take care of our patients.
More than 1,300 nurses at both hospitals are in the process of negotiating a new contract, with nurse-patient ratios at the forefront of their fight.
I think that's what a lot of these nurses are really riled up to say. We're riled up to say this is no longer acceptable.
On any given day, you can have anywhere from 4 to 7 patients for one nurse, and that's just not acceptable with the acuity of patients that we take care of.
Today's informational picket isn't just about the safety of patients, but also the safety of nurses.
We want contractual language that says we cannot take any more patients. It is unsafe for us, it's unsafe for the patients.
Darla Culver, a registered nurse here in Duluth, says she knows all too well about unsafe staffing.
We didn't have enough nurses, staff on the floor, so again, myself and a doctor had to transfer a patient.
Culver says she was injured in the move, requiring her to have shoulder surgery.
We're trying to keep our patients safe, but we also want to keep staff safe.
Both hospitals say patient care is their #1 priority.
We're confident that we do have safe staffing. This is something that we monitor every day on every shift, every floor, every unit. So it's something that we take very seriously.
And in a statement, St. Luke's Hospital says we are continuing to take care of patients and provide quality care that our patients expect.
5, 6, 7,
Contract negotiations for both hospitals will continue, and everyone is hoping to avoid what happened down in the Twin Cities. With photojournalist Harry Baker, I'm Tracy Tolentino, Fox 21 News.